Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Tom here, the grumpy old guy. Please remember to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, comment down below, request any videos you want me to do, hit that notification bell, ding, that way you'll know I'm doing the video, and check out Fan Vote Friday. You get to vote on the following Friday's video, and today is Friday. We have the winner of last week's poll, and it was a golden earring poll, all golden earring songs. They are in the top 5 of my all-time bands. Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Beatles, Stones, Golden Earring, all fabulous. But this is Twilight Zone, one of my favorite songs of all time too. And I do remember the video from MTV days. And I love this song, and I love the video. But they're a Dutch rock band formed all the way back in 1961 when I was 3 years old in The Hague, as they were formed as the Tornadoes. They achieved worldwide fame with their international hit song Radar Love in 1973. There was Reines, Gerritsen, Barry Hay, Caesar, Zuderich, and George Kooneman. They broke up in 2021. They've stayed together all that time. When George was diagnosed with ALS, a terrible crippling disease. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's horrible, and he finally died in 2025 this year. The band is scheduled to play a series of 5 farewell concerts in Rotterdam next year in 2026, probably a tribute to George, and they probably won't go much. Well, they're all getting older too, so you figure 61 they started or so, and they were 20 years old. Yeah, they're really getting up there, and so many of the greats are dying off. I mean, Ozzy, geez, what a shame. But we're all getting old. So here we go. This is a little longer one, so.
Destination unknown, double-cross messenger, all alone. Can't get no connection, can't get through, where are you? Well, the night weighs heavy on his guilty mind, this far from the borderline. When the hitman comes, he knows damn well he has been cheated. And he says, I'm stepping into the Twilight Zone. This is the madhouse, feels like
was great. One of my favorite songs of all time from one of my favorite bands of all time. I do remember that from the MTV days. MTV started 6 days, 1981, August 1st, 6 days before me and my wife were married. These are our graduation pictures, 1974 and 76. But yeah, I used to see this on MTV, and I loved it, but I loved Golden Earring, and what a shame George got sick, because they could still play, and they were playing all these years, and love their music, Radar Love, all that stuff. Man, they were just fabulous. So, winner of last week's poll, tribute to George, and hopefully the rest of them hang in there. So, now it's time for
Tom's Worthless Facts.
These are all facts about the movie European Vacation. I love the vacation movies. Beverly D'Angelo actually came up with the name Sparky for Chevy Chase. She started calling him during the movie, and she still calls him that to this day. Anthony Michael Hall, he was going to come back as Rusty, but he went on to do Weird Science instead, the movie. Also, Eric Idle from Monty Python, he was the guy in England or in France and some of these other countries that got hit all the time by the car, or he was on a bicycle. But he would always say, "Oh, it's only a flesh wound," and that came from Monty Python and the Holy Grail when Sir Arthur was fighting the knight and chopped all his arms and legs off. Also, Chevy and director Amy Heckerling couldn't stand each other. They didn't even speak. They'd have to go through someone else to get directions. It was also this was the only film with no Cousin Eddie. Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid was not in this as Cousin Eddie. Yeah, that was the only one. Also, John Astin, who was Gomez Adams and played the Riddler on Batman for a little while, he was the host of the Pig and the Poke game. They couldn't film at Stonehenge. The British government would not let them, so they had to build their own. Also, no one knew what Clark W. Griswold, the W, stood for, but it was Wilhelm. You could see it on the passport when they came to the airport. Also, the American girl Rusty meets was Moon Zappa, Frank Zappa's daughter, Moon. She did some acting and singing back in the day. I haven't seen her in a long, long time. What she's up to, but I remembered Moon and Dweezil and Amat Zappa, and they were good. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Vote on next week's poll, see what it is, and as my father always said, hang in there tough. Be Major League. Till next time. See ya.